Dua.Cast with another Pakistani celebrity, another Dua digital ambassador in Pakistan, another great personality of Pakistani cinema, has been in the media industry for over 15 years at this point, started at a young age. She also has a sister, and both of them combined are actually known as the Kardashians of Pakistan. A very bold personality in terms of a Pakistani, expatriate. Doesn't mind speaking her mind, and a really firm believer in herself and what she's trying to do. Gorgeous personality, very controversial in Pakistan because of the culture here. However, she is here with us. She is our digital ambassador, and we are proud to have her on this podcast. With that, I would love to welcome my dear friend, who I genuinely call Siski, Mathira.
Hello and Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Welcome, Mathira, to the Dua.Cast. How are you?
I am good, and I am so happy that I'm a part of this team. And I have changed,
Really?
most of my fragrances.
Fragrances, okay.
And I start my day with the fragrances. And I'll be very honest, I'm a very sweaty person.
As am I.
Chip, pitch. And in Pakistan, we're very hot. We're hot people.
We are.
And I'm hotter than them. So I sweat
Hotter.
more.
You can see the
So
vibe.
yeah, I gotta say, you, my friend, your nose and your brain, damn, they're one good thing.
Oh man, thank you so much. I am speechless. This magnificence is telling me
No,
this.
don't do this. People will take it off as something else. Matham doing this.
That's just being a sign
No,
of
guys.
being humble.
We're just doing this to each other.
We're doing this to each other.
Yeah.
Yes. Thankful that our
Sada
energies.
Suhagan
Abhi-
I didn't mean
Oh my
I
bad.
don't have anyone.
Sada, animal lover. Roho.
Thank you.
Right? She's actually, I recently just found out earlier today, she's a crazy lover for cats and dogs and animals. It's just insane, the stories you were telling me.
Yeah, I think I love dogs. I love all sorts of dogs.
You love cats more though?
And cats also.
Okay.
But I think that sometimes when a person is going through something, it's their karma, I believe. But when an animal is going through something, it's because of a person.
It's because of a person, true.
So
well
we
said.
need to help them more, because that's why we are in this world, to help others. We forget that we are here for a reason, to make an impact on someone's life,
What
to
is,
change.
have you figured out your reason for being here?
My reason, I think I've got so many reasons. Big ones, small ones.
Let's, a
Hidden,
big one. Oh,
open.
hidden. Ooh.
Secretive,
how about
under
a-
18.
How about a
PG.
secretive, hidden
Yeah,
reason you think you're here? Let's share that with the world today.
I'm in this world for that. I think I'm in Pakistan, I believe, to change, because when I came to Pakistan,
When was that?
that was in 2005,
And from where were you coming?
Zimbabwe, Harare.
Amazing.
So I think when I came here, no women, no girls, no one used to wear shorts, and no one was that frank. And I remember I was the first girl who wore a sports bra and did yoga, which a lot of people thought it was Kama Sutra, and no, it wasn't.
And it was very taboo at that time. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
come on, man.
And
I'm
we're
doing
talking
yoga.
about
Leave me alone.
We're talking about the 21st century.
Yes.
Oh, 20th century rather.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And it was very different. And I also revived the item number in Pakistan. I was the first girl to do
Really?
an item number, Meu Shahid Afridi.
And then so many followed.
Wear those tiny, tiny dresses. And I was thrown under the bus.
Just like that. Were you
yeah.
ever harassed for being yourself and just wanting to be you?
I think I was, most of my life at that time, I was only harassed.
Oh man.
Mentally and physically. Of course, when you go in a rickshaw and you have a protocol of, I was one girl who I would say I need no security, because I knew 3, Land Cruisers, 8, 9 bikes, and I had a good protocol coming behind one rickshaw.
And you used to be in the
And I
rickshaw.
used to be in the rickshaw going home.
Wow, and you had all this following you.
Yeah, and I used to be shocked. Like, sometimes I'd stop and pull up a finger, and because I didn't know how Pakistan works. So I would think this would chase it away, but this would excite them. They would be like, yeah, baby wants more.
Oh, damn, baby wants more. Wow. So your journey in Pakistan has been a very different journey in terms of as a media personality and anything from everyone else, actually.
Yeah, it was because I didn't
Every
know
other
the
woman, rather, in
language.
media.
Imagine talking to the rickshaw driver more in sign language. Yeah.
Okay.
And most of them, I had to tell them to focus on my face because they kept talking to my chest, which does
my
not talk.
goodness.
Boobs
Okay.
don't talk, guys.
They
Boobs
really
talk.
don't. They really don't. You're hearing it from the Kardashian of Pakistan. Boobs don't talk.
Yeah. So stop staring at them.
Stop staring at them. Every girl has them, right? And it's their part of their bodies, just
Yes,
a
just
part of a bodies.
Don't make it awkward.
Yeah, yeah. It's just, and some people are really weird at that, aren't they?
Huh? They
You know,
are.
like they make it awkward for the other person. Like, man, why can't you just look at a beautiful woman in her eyes, in her beautiful eyes, and just have a conversation?
Beauty, and in Pakistan, people look at it like, if I've also seen this, that if someone's busty, they will say that, she's fat, or she's calling for it, or they have all of these weird thought processes, and they have these weird myths that I don't think I shall share it over here, but yeah, in the break I'll tell you, and your jaw will fall. Because even mine did. I was like, dude, no,
Whoa.
that does not
You know what?
happen.
Since we are a US-based company, right? And even
Can I
just say it. Be yourself.
Okay, a lot of people think a girl with big boobs is sexually active. No, that's not it.
No, that's definitely not it. Oh my
That's not
goodness.
it.
This culture is somewhat so backwards in some ways, and you have a person here who's trying to break that stigma, and she is continuously put down for trying to break that stigma. And just, if you're a woman and you want to be a woman in a different manner, that's your right.
Well, the best part is that I have walked a really rough road, and but now the garden has started.
Beautiful.
The rough road ends, and when the garden starts, life becomes different. Everything comes down. A lot of people say that, oh my God, this is like favoritism and this and that. But I say that whenever someone is successful and enjoying having a good
the journey,
time,
right? The journey.
yeah, the journey. People blame them first. The first thing will be, oh my God, this person must have done something wrong, or it must be something like, illegal happening.
People start judging.
Or, yeah, it must be some favors this person's pulling. Instead of seeing the journey that was like actually hell.
Right.
So please don't do that.
Right.
It's
Because
horrible.
the people don't
If
know.
your bottom's on fire, maybe sit on a bucket of ice.
Sit on a bucket of ice. Get in a tub of ice.
No,
right?
just right now they need this much water.
They just need this much water.
Huh,
About it.
and
Your
to drown
bums.
themselves, they need this much water.
This much can be produced as well.
Yeah. It's there.
But yeah, like general message, right? Like, don't judge people on the way they are expressing themselves. I would say we are no one to judge anyone, but if you're gonna look at something, look at someone's actions, right? In a world where people don't, I'm talking about Pakistan. In a place like Pakistan, Pakiland, where people don't care for other people, you have a person who's just being herself, and she has adopted 13 cats. And she's a single mother, and she has 3 kids. Like, she is a superwoman in Pakistan, dude. Like, anywhere in the world, this personality being in media would be considered like an inspirational figure for others.
Thank you so much.
No, I genuinely mean that. You're most welcome.
Now I want to wear a Superwoman costume.
You should.
But I think, again, if I posted with that, it will be those shorts, and then my legs will be like an issue. They'll all be KFC on them.
Oh my, they'll all go KFC, Kentucky Fried
No, I'm
Chicken.
joking. But yeah, Superwoman's like a very big thing. I think I'm just a normal woman with a normal heart. That I think we are so focused on religion
We are.
these days.
And
we have forgotten humanity.
Thank you.
We want to remember stuff about the religion, but we do not remember basic needs of humanity, the steps.
Yeah.
So we need to reverse and we need to correct ourselves.
And first become humans.
If you're a Christian, Hindu, Muslim, any religion, if you do not know your basics, you are not a good believer or a good person.
Correct. And I'm so glad you brought this up. There's one thing I'm trying to teach my kids as they're growing up. My eldest is 8, my second one, thank you.
And the little Tillu.
And the little Tillu, so as they're growing up, there's one thing I'm trying to teach the eldest at this point, Musa, and obviously my daughter, who's 6, turning about to be 7, is that yes, we're Muslim. Yes, we have certain cultural norms and a set of beliefs that we believe in. However, none of that can come before you first being a good person.
Yeah.
Loving, caring, obviously rigid in the way that you should stand up for what's right and everything. You see someone doing something wrong, and if in your power to help that person, you should, either during or after the fact, obviously looking after your own well-being as well, because if you're not well, you can't help others, right?
Totally.
So these basic humanity things, and then religion, prayers, and all of these other things just get added on, but now they get added on into a firm base of understanding instead of fear.
Yeah.
Like, oh, if you don't do this, this can happen. You don't do this, this can happen. You don't do this, this can happen. Instead of that, actually letting them understand by doing this, what's the outcome, what's good, negative energy or positive energy you are producing.
What I also think is really weird, what we have actually taught our kids, is that even if you go and give sadaqah, you will tell that person, mere liye dua karo.
Right.
No, you shouldn't. I think you shouldn't do that.
You shouldn't have an expectation.
If you want to help someone, you shouldn't be having that oh, God is supposed to give me this because I gave that person this. And we should do good things, not to say, oh, we want to place in Jannah. We should do good things because
it's the right thing to do.
We should make the Jannah right here.
And that's why we're here. That's why we're here. And it's so crazy what you said, that if I do this, then God must reward me. You know what? It's actually the other way. You being chosen to do a good deed is God rewarding you.
Yeah, and it's also
that you're in a position to do a good deed.
You're just a vessel. That thing is not yours.
Absolutely, 100%.
That you are just as a way for that person. So yeah, just change that thought process. And I think we've gone too deep. So yeah, we'll just pull back
a little bit. But I want to talk about the newest kitten you're adopting and flying in. Actually, tell us about that kitten.
I just saw her yesterday, and she's really cute, and she's all black. And I love black cats.
Oh, wow.
I don't think that will, a lot of people say, oh, black cats are for witches and, cursed cats. No, there's nothing like that. Yeah. I think witches will run away from humans. Just be like, oh, please. The people
you guys are worse.
Jinns and witches, they'll be like, please stay away from those creatures. Yeah. Those people will rip us open.
Yes.
So yes, trust me, this is the kind of people we'll become. So true. I'm going to fly him next week, and
it's a him.
Yeah.
Have you named him yet?
No.
You're gonna name him when he gets here?
I tonight, I am going to sit and talk to my mom. Yesterday, I just showed her the picture. There's this sad kitten on the road and abandoned. I tried to make him emotional.
Oh, so where is this kitten right now?
This one's in Islamabad.
Oh, Islamabad, and she's on the road. She's just.
No, I was selling this story to my mother.
Got you. So she can buy it and she can get her 14th kitten. But Mathira, why don't you tell us about how challenging it is, right, as a mom, 2, 3, and being this personality in Pakistan, right? They go to school, they're elder kids, right? So please share that story with us.
I became a mom at a very young age. I was, you can say, 15 and a half, and a teen mom.
In Pakistan?
So, yeah, in Pakistan. I came here, and then, things didn't add up, and I had a baby then. So I was pretty much, you're a child with a child, have to grow up, have responsibilities, so much in your plate. But I would say that my oldest son, he's more like my friend.
Isn't that beautiful?
He bullies me a lot also at times.
Oh wow! How old is he?
But he's going to turn 15 next year.
You
So,
absolutely do not look like you're a mother to a
Thank
15-year-old.
you. But you've met him, the big one.
I know, I have.
And
But
the little one is 8. The little one's a monster, like horrible monster. Monster in a way that
cute monster.
he's he's very I can say with his language World War III will start. He's so smart at using it. You know the World War III he creates in the house. I say you, my friend, need to shut up when you grow up. Otherwise,
You're
we'll
gonna be
have
the
a lot of
troublemaker.
problems. Yeah, and the middle kids always grow up in saying that, you know, the oldest and the little one bang it and the middle one gets
just-
tongue.
they're the one in the middle getting
Yeah.
hit from both sides.
So
They're the ball between the tennis mats.
yeah, so he's very good. They're all mama's boy and they're pretty good. One thing is that I wear shorts in the house. My
very
kids,
casual and chill
yeah,
atmosphere, right?
my
Yeah,
kids look at Cardi B, they listen to their songs, they have their own, you know, their own room, their own privacy. But one thing I've always told my son is that even if a woman is on the road, you are no one to judge her, right?
Beautiful.
And that's how it should be.
That's how it
A
should be.
man should never judge a woman. Even if your wife is wrong, I always say relationships don't work out. You know, your friends will go against you. Things don't work out at time. But, you know, when you want to leave a woman, leave her gracefully.
Dignity and
no
grace.
matter how toxic she becomes, no matter how bad she becomes. One thing is because of my failed relationships and me being a single mom, my boys have become very headstrong on one thing.
Oh wow.
That they will commit, and they will only commit when they're 110%.
Right.
And when they commit, they will make sure that it doesn't break, because they've seen their mother go through some things which they do not want to repeat it with their partner and the
Beautiful.
kids.
Beautiful.
So that's a very a good message that has you know, been passed on. And I think I don't even have to teach them. Sometimes it's my late nights, sometimes it's my times when I'm just sitting and praying and they know that there's a problem in the house, and sometimes they just read, kids read you.
They
and
really
things,
do.
And that's when they
Just like
actually,
animals do, right?
yeah, and that's when they actually, kids download whatever is around. So it's a
So
good
true.
atmosphere, they'll download that. If it's a toxic one, they'll
That's
download
what they're going to
that.
download, and that's what they're
So-
going to instill into their personalities while growing up,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, no, you are doing such an amazing job.
Thank
Alhamdulillah,
you.
mashallah. You know, by the positivity, you yourself are like, you know, it's just so inspirational. You know, I mean, like, it sucks you're doing this in Pakistan and not being appreciated for your struggle, right? But I think now the tides are turning and people are seeing the other side as well. Am I right?
Yeah, a lot of times people just labeled me as a sex symbol.
Okay.
And they thought this sex
Oh,
symbol is
wow.
an object.
Okay.
This object should not feel, should not, you know, have any rights, or should not even think. But yeah, I am a person who thinks, I've got feelings,
Our audience
I've
is
got,
looking to engage you.
yeah, I've got a lot of things. So yeah, you guys should know that before labeling someone, because I was very young. And when you're young and when you're from a broken home and you're going through something and you're on a rebellious mode and you're a teenage, and then you come in a society which is, you know, you find predators on every step.
Damn.
And things are just not working out. I would like to thank one person who actually made a ground for me, who basically taught me manners, taught me how to be a woman, because I was a tomboy.
Oh wow. Okay. Mathira the tomboy.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved rugby, I played soccer, I hated school,
No.
I'm a school dropout. So-
Wow. Not the traditional Pakistani girl
Yeah.
by any means, right? The traditional cultural quote unquote that we've been made to believe that's what a Pakistani girl should be, right?
Well,
That's what I'm getting at.
I think that we should not, people are different.
Everyone's different.
Yeah. I'm a main character in my life, you're a main character in your life. We all have different films and we all are main characters in each other's life.
Yes.
Yes, you can be a villain in a lot of people's lives, which you don't have to, please don't.
Yes.
But yeah.
We choose to be.
We choose
Our
to be.
energies choose to
So
be.
don't do that. Apart from that, we should not bound people. Because I tell my mom one thing. I'm an uneducated girl who's you know, survived a lot of things. And I tell my mom that right now I'm in a position which a lot of people with a lot of degrees and a lot of, you know, sources and maybe the most prettiest woman can't be. You know, I'm dark skinned.
But
so
you
that
are
was
very
also,
beautiful.
But that was also very back end for Pakistan because when I got, I went and did the audition at ARY.
Okay.
So Danish Kwarta, he's a very dear friend of mine. So he did my audition and he told me, your face and your language, no, you are not at all the TV material.
Oh wow, really?
And now he sits down and says that, which I love him and thank him for that, because if he didn't hit that door flat on my face, I would not have focused on vibes so much, my old channel, and I would not make so much noise. I decided to make so much noise because of so much rejection.
So it came from there actually.
Yeah,
wow,
it came from a lot of rejections.
Wow, what an amazing journey, yeah. Like seriously, and
What a rejected journey I lived.
but at this point, a very accepted one you are living and will continue to live, right? Hopefully.
Now
and
I reject, so the tables turn.
see, now isn't that success right there?
Yes.
Right? So with that, you know, I think we've covered a lot of deeply, nicely conversations, and I think I hope I was able to bring out the other side of Mathira for our audience, even in Pakistan, that they haven't seen yet.
I think that, you know, you're a great host. Apart from that,
thank
he's
you.
a sweet, humble, and super great human.
I
Which
genuinely
is good
try.
and bad. Don't be so good, you know. There's a saying, the tree with the sweetest fruits, you know, gets picked the most.
The most, yeah.
So don't be that sweet.
I've
darling.
had my
People
fair
will
share.
eat you up.
I've had my fair share, and it continues. But you know what?
Gotta teach me one thing.
Which
This
is?
guy's got a secret talent.
Which is
What's your secret talent?
making perfumes.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't know any other talent.
No.
Is there any other talent that you want to share with us?
Maybe one day I want to be an actor. I think there's a hidden actor in me.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I see the stories he has. It's extremely, they're very Elon Musk, Ted Bundy. It's a mix. But they're going to be good. And I said that's going to be a great mix after 5 years.
After 5 years.
But yes, you got to tell me one thing, because when I switched to Dua, because I had a lot of perfumes and all of that, and this past 1 year I've been just, you know, using Dua, and I love it. It's affordable, it's great. How did you decide and how did you make it? What was it?
It was mainly
Was it like those Powerpuff Girls, sugar, spice and everything nice?
by a luck, by chance, in a way, yes, right? So it was mainly like, dude, fragrances are so expensive. I used to be a salary person.
Yeah, some of them are
$1,500,
insane.
$2,000, and you know, there are fragrances that are
And
$3,000, right? And
there are some where you just go date night, but then you put it here and you be like,
yeah, because you want to use so
you're
little,
like
right?
till you're fire.
So for me, it's always been like, yeah, I'm always buying these samples. I'm always trying to get 1 ml, 2 ml of like expensive fragrances. Why are they so expensive that normal people can't experience these kind of aromas? Like, there has to be a way to bring these scents to everyone. And
True.
I started trying to figure out how I can make a very expensive fragrance affordable in the same genre if I can source the right materials needed to do that fragrance. But then,
And how
there's-
long did it take?
Oh, it took a minute. Like in order to
A
like,
minute?
really get
60
the,
seconds?
No, a minute, in like a decade almost, in order to
Okay.
like, really grasp, you know, and to the point where, you know, the first fragrance I have ever created was for my sister.
Oh,
Abia.
okay.
It was a vanilla-based fragrance I created for her, and to date, she's not allowing us to sell that fragrance. And it's I have the formula. It's an amazing fragrance. Anywhere she goes, everyone loves it, and she's not allowing me to sell it. And
She's like, no, that is
it's
my
mine.
smell. That
No
is
one's
my
having it.
smell only.
No one's having it. Abia, if you're watching, let me sell that fragrance. People are gonna love it.
My favorite
but
is Casino Royale.
Casino Royale.
I
That is
love
a good
it.
one.
I am in love with it. It's so
What does
good.
it evoke in you? What does it make you feel like?
It just makes me sexy.
It's meant to be. Okay, so perfect.
You know,
meant
it's
to do
very
that.
nice if you go on a date. It's
Beautiful.
very good.
Beautiful, beautiful.
You know?
It's creates this aura.
And it's elegant.
It's very elegant. It's very elegant. It has these softer, sweeter ambery tones with a hint of freshness and some florals, and it just does something magical to the other person smelling it on you.
And you know, a lot of people were like, so what's the perfume? I'm like, you know what, that you'll never find out. But yeah, now I'm saying that's my favorite. And it was also off, and you did not give it to me for a very long time.
Oh.
And then I got it recently, and I'm like, oh,
is the
baby,
one.
you're here. Baby, you're here.
So, outside of fragrances, what else does Mathira like spending money on? Because Mathira is very stylish. I've seen that.
Those are gifts. I don't spend money on that.
Oh,
I
wow.
get them.
You-
They
you
spend
get-
money.
They spend money on you. Okay.
I'm joking. They're all old gifts, and
Okay.
I realized that at one point I was really fan of bags and shoes and this and that till I went really broke back mountain, and then I decided to sell those bags, and then those bags were going for like Pathan wali price, you know,
Oh, wow.
the complete 5,000 rupee. I'm like, dude, no, it's such a cute bag, no. Then I realized if you want to gift me something, maybe gold biscuits are good.
Good investment too.
Yeah. And also, your gold oud, that one, a friend of mine
Gold
stole
oud.
it. Moise.
Huh. Oh,
Remember?
such a sweetheart of a person.
He stole it, and he's using it, and everyone says it's so nice, but I didn't get it.
Oh, we will make sure
Today,
our ambassador gets a bottle of gold dude.
I'm here not for the podcast, for collection, income tax.
Income tax. Rate is here. Rate pad gaye.
Right, forget Babu. No. But I'm totally in love with it.
No, that means a lot, and you know, it actually makes me very happy to hear, and you know, also a sense of accomplishment. Ke you genuinely feel this way, right?
It's good to have a free supply for yourself also. So I'm so selfish. Oh my God, don't look at me. I'm just burying it all. But yeah, I think that I am in love with this, and even if we didn't do the contract, I would still come back for
Aw,
more.
you're such a
I would
sweetheart.
still emotionally blackmail you,
And I'll
or
get-
just blackmail you, or just
Just-
spam mail you,
I'm
but
your
just
broski.
mail you and then
You
take
mail
it.
me. You got it. You mail me. Mathira, so I've been interested in knowing one thing for a fact.
Yeah.
You're working on so many things here, right? You do so much, you're into so many things. What's the next one project you're working on that you're excited about? Let's share that with everyone.
I am going to bring out a song.
A song.
I'm working on an album.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! Are you gonna be singing?
Of course.
Oh my
Whose
God.
album will I be working on?
Wow! I cannot wait for this. When can we
Yeah.
expect this?
Inshallah, the first one is going to be after 28 November.
Right around the
And
corner.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And I'll also be using one of the in it.
Wow! Wow! I
So yeah,
can't wait for
you
this.
guys should check it out. Yeah.
Do you think our audience can get a sneak peek of what they can expect? Just maybe a one, two-liner?
No.
Oh.
I'll be very honest. I paid that guy a lot of money for the auto-tune.
Oh, so we'll have to wait till after November 28th.
Yes,
So we're going to
totally,
go ahead and do
yes.
that. So Mathira, I'm going to ask you a few quick questions, but you cannot think on these. You cannot.
Okay.
You have to be
I
super
don't
quick
think.
about
You
this.
know that, right?
Okay, so here we go. What's the most funniest cringy word that comes to mind right now?
Can I say
you're
it in
thinking-
Urdu? Can
Yeah,
I say
sure.
it in Urdu? क्या ये असली है? मुझे a lot of people said that to me. That's why.
It's I don't know.
cringe.
Yes, clearly. Acha, if I ask you a few words, handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
Yeah.
On the bed?
On the bed. Wow, you really followed that cue very nicely. Okay.
I like tying them, not the one to be tied. You tie them, leave them, and watch your Netflix.
You're the one doing the time.
Yeah.
She's the one using the handcuff, guys, so not the other way.
Yes, totally.
Tube lights.
A lot of people, or up the ass.
One person.
Oh, one person?
Friend family.
Oh. Oh God, no. I'd never disrespect a friend like that.
Wow.
But wait.
एक को तो कर सकते हैं.
A tube light. A tube light. Okay. A lot of people are tube lights. Their starters need to be screwed harder. That's when they start blinking.
Sounds very familiar. Sounds like me.
Yeah. No. But you don't need to be screwed harder. They need to be screwed harder.
Been screwed enough, right?
You've been screwed enough. Was it hard?
Very hard and very
Okay,
painful.
very hard.
Acha, Mathira, one thing you would like to share with the audience, towards the end, leaving a positive message, a quote you like living by, you like instilling into your family and your cultures and stuff.
Dash. Fill in the blanks, darling. That's all.
Fill in the blanks.
Because honestly, the more you say, the don't listen.
You know what's the best thing is
So
to not.
I rather
say
keep my
anything
words
else.
to myself.
Beautiful. Guys, here we have Mathira with us, a beautiful personality, as you saw on the show today. We covered some very in-depth questions with her. We did some fun things with her. There were some risque things with her. That's what she's all about. This is Women of Pakistan and the future of Pakistan. Thank you, Mathira. It was a pleasure having you.
Bye guys.
Thank you. Love you guys.